Well, good morning. Today is Friday, May 12th, and I'm still here. Imagine that. These huge, wicked monsters, and I'm still here. Oh, sorry. Smoke can't make up its mind which way it wants to go. I'll give you a little pan. Got the morning fire going. Last night wasn't a real spectacular night. There was a camp watcher here. There's always a camp watcher. You know, I've always got one out here keeping an eye on what's going on. I'm going to take the leap that it was a younger one. There wasn't, a whole lot of interacting. Yes, I know he was around. Yes, I got to see a couple of twinkle lights, and about 100 yards out, a red vertical streak of light is the best way I can describe it. But just, not a super active night last night. And that's all right. Of course, I don't have my laptop with me to upload my audio from last night to go through it to see what happened. About 2:45 this morning, I got woke up to footsteps just outside of my tent. Said hello, didn't get a response back or anything, and back out I went. So not a real active night, but they're here. Yeah, and so I'm really hoping that when my two guests get here today, that tonight will be a good night. For them. It's, I know the routine out here, and I know some nights are just absolutely off the charts, and other nights are like last night, and and some of the nights that I've had out here that that I would have considered almost a complete bust were just incredible on the audio recorder. For instance, in 2018, when I got the first spoken language recorded, I had absolutely nothing going on that night. I don't even recall if I saw a twinkle light or not. That's quite a while ago. But got the big wham bam on the audio, and for those of you who don't know about it, you can go to SoundCloud and type my name in, Kevin Keeney, Kehne, and I've uploaded some of the audio onto there. I've done some videos with what I call AST, Arizona Squatch Technology, where I just kind of made a recording off of the laptop playing with the audio. Campfires. Smoke never goes where you want it to. But yeah, so the first thing that I recorded was hick to su, and that part sounded like metallic, and sorry, smoke. And I'm not going to move, because as soon as I do, it's going to go exactly where I was at. Everybody knows smoke follows you. But anyway, you know, so just because I didn't have that spectacular activity that night, and lo and behold, I got the audio recording, and yeah, and that was just powerful. You know, so, you know, it's not all about, you know, them coming in and the twinkle lights and interacting and mind speak and, you know, and all that good stuff that comes along with this. You have to, how do I gather my thought on this? You have to have those almost nothing nights or nothing nights, along with, you know, the just off the chart nights and the mediocre nights. They all mean something. And, you know, it doesn't mean that they're not here. It just means that, you know, they're, you know, on a slow night, it just means that they're doing what they feel like doing. And that's what I tell everybody. I said they do what they do when they do it. And I can't promise when I bring somebody out here that they're going to get to experience, you know, a lot of the stuff that I talk about, or experience anything, you know. So what I say is, I can't promise you that anything will happen, but what I can promise you is I've never been out and not had something happen. And that stands true today, and it'll stand true tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, you know. So, you know, it's, you got to put the time in. You absolutely have to put the time in. I think, and I'll update on this. I'll kind of go back through my calendar and add up my trips, but I think I am either coming up on 10,000 hours this trip, or my next trip I'll hit the 10,000 hours out. You know, so that's a lot of time invested into this. And you know, let me get into my calendar and get things figured out and add it up. And if I am, you know, going to be on that 10,000 hour mark on this trip, I'll definitely do a video about it. But, well, I should do the video anyway. And I'll title it 10,000 hours, and what that means. But, you know, it's, you have to have all of it in the basket, you know, the dead nights, the slow nights, the mediocre nights, and the off the chart nights, you know, because you start to understand what's going on. And sorry, thought I heard something. I don't know if I heard women talking or not. You know, and a lot of times that, you know, that's what we'll hear when they're talking. It'll sound like a couple of women talking, and it's just out of earshot. You can't quite make out what they're saying. And I'm telling you, there's nobody out here. Today's Friday. I'm sure that there'll be people camping around here. I believe it is turkey season. Yeah, there's a lot of turkey out here. I actually, when I was pulling in, well, coming down the road to pull into the camp, I had a turkey run across the road in front of me, and, you know, and ran through the the perimeter of Squatch Camp. What I call the perimeter, there's there's a little 2-track road this way, and then there's the main 2-track road over here, and there, so about 120 yards due that direction is where those 2 roads meet. And so it kind of makes like this triangle, and I just kind of consider that the perimeter of Squatch Camp. But anyway, the turkey ran right through the middle of it, and it was nice to see him. But I'm gonna let you go for now. I've babbled on a lot about a whole lot of nothing. But anyway, well, last night still fresh in the mind. I figured I'd come on here and give you my morning update on last night, and yeah, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the serenity and let this this campfire burn out. And here, and I don't know, what time is it? 6:45, so here in about an hour and a half, I got to walk out to the phone booth and call Mama and get back to my day. But as always, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Please stay safe. Peace out.